Welcome back. Don't do that. We got some friends here from Barstool Sports, Uncle Chaps, Francis. They were in town for the game. Appreciate you guys coming here. I know it's, Francis, this was your first time to Jacksonville and to the tailgate. What was your impression?
Well, it's quite a scene. We ended up judging a contest where people were jumping into vats of a big bed of mayonnaise, and it was revolting.
Yeah.
It was. And it stunk because it was like 85, 90 degrees and the whole place just reeked.
Yeah, I hate mayo. But it was fun. It was fun to see, and it was the highlight of the day, unfortunately, because the game was pretty bad.
To say the least, yeah, it was pretty terrible.
Yeah, it's pretty awful. But you came to town. Uncle Chaps, for those who don't know, look him up out there. He's a social media sensation. And then Barstool Sports, who's a massive giant taking over the media world, hired you to do a bunch of stuff for them. Obviously cover Jags, football, other things. But they've allowed you to do some really cool stuff because you're a Marine.
Right. So my primary job at Barstool is to host a podcast called Zero Block 30. And when I explain Zero Block 30, I like to say that it's our generation's VFW. Like, where now guys don't go to the VFW who are my age or generations before me or after me. They don't go as much as they used to. But we try to have that as like an online version of, if you're sitting in your platoon room with your guys, your girls who you served with, we talk the way that we used to talk in the platoon room. Yeah. So if you like that kind of thing, you'll love Zero Block 30 because that's what we do. But we're here this week specifically for a cause that's very close to my heart, which is called Canines for Warriors. I was a dog trainer by trade. I was a bomb dog handler for 10 years, almost 10 years. And what we do now is try to get people who, you all are very familiar with Canines for Warriors in the community, but we raised $30,000 through just some stupid online jokes that we had.
It's crazy. You started, you opened your Venmo account.
Right, so we had a guy that at work bought a $10,000 bottle of champagne and was trying to get our listeners to pay for it. And I said whenever he did that my Venmo is also open if you want to give money to me, because I will pay off some bills as well. And then I had like a heart attack, a little mini heart attack, and one of our editor-in-chief.
Mini heart attack.
Right, our editor-in-chief said, instead of flowers, in lieu of flowers, send Uncle Chap's Venmo. And like $1,400 came, and I was like, all right, well, this is a little different than the $20, $30 that I would normally get. So let's try to make it happen. And then this year, July 31st, was the 10th anniversary of when I got shot. So I said, let's go out and raise some money for the dogs. Then the next thing I know, that night my phone was blowing up, Venmo donations rolling in, and we ended up with about $30,000, and we donated that to Canine for Warriors, and we're about to go there as soon as we're done here.
That is awesome. And you guys brought a camera crew, and Francis, this was your first trip to Jacksonville?
Yep.
You're a stand-up comic.
Yes.
And then you got hired by Barstool in a big competition as well. What was it like going around with Chaps in Jacksonville?
Well, I really genuinely think that if he ran for mayor tomorrow, he would be elected in a landslide, no less. I mean, he's an absolute local hero, and it was pretty humbling to me when I'd be walking with him, and people would be like, "Chaps, can you get a picture?" And I would be like, "Yeah, let's do it." And then they'd be like, "Get out of the shot, please.
I love that they didn't want Francis.
Get out of there, you."
Like, Francis, take the picture, dude.
Yeah, like, who's this ginger loser that you're walking around with?
We love him. We love him. He's, like I said, started on social media and now is doing big things. And I have always loved him because, I need you to show this real quick.
Yeah.
That forearm tat right there.
Everybody always asks me if it's a bear. It's a jaguar.
It's
like,
a jaguar.
Obviously.
You got a tattoo of me doing a streaking bit at a game, and that's when we became best friends. Yeah, you can see it right there.
There we go. Also, shout out to my daughter, Kelsey.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. Really cool that you're helping Canines for Warriors. And again, a stupid little social media thing, and you got $30,000 from the community. That's what's so great about people just, I'll help, and I'll jump in after Harvey over there in Houston and stuff, and here after Irma. All right, so you guys are heading to Canines for Warriors now?
We're heading out there. If you want to follow our stuff, I'm at Uncle Chaps on Twitter. Follow us at barstoolsports.com. If you like ESPN and Saturday Night Live mixed together, that's kind of what we would be.
There we go. There we go. It's good stuff. Fancy Boy review of Mayo. Good, bad, actually good, actually bad?
Actually terrible. Yeah,
all right,
actually
there we go. We'll be right back.